The main drive is just the Bay Area energy, right? The Bay Area has been a hotbed for mixed martial arts, and everyone came to represent, not just for their fighters, but for their team. So the Bay Area energy, that's what it is. All those kids out there watching, go train, go fight, go do jiu-jitsu. It's gonna give you all the life skills you need, guaranteed.
So Gil, it's obviously a big night for you here tonight in San Jose. It's your first ever event. What's kind of been the main culminator, the main thing that's been driving everything here tonight? I know you've had a lot of people helping you, but what would you say?
I say the main drive is just the Bay Area energy, right? The Bay Area has been a hotbed for mixed martial arts for a long time. We've seen it at the SAP Center with Strikeforce, you know. It was a great generation of fighters, man. And then it toned down a little bit. But I really think that toned down because we didn't have the platform. So really, it's just the Bay Area coming together, all the gyms coming together. It wasn't just about the fighter. It was also about your gym, your team, your coach, your gang, a little bit, right? We did a little Cobra Kai out here tonight, and everyone came to represent, not just for their fighters, but for their team. So the Bay Area energy, that's what it is.
Gil, Josh Cooper here from New Money Fight Club. How's it feel talking to all the fighters, all of them saying amazing things about you and Scott Coker and the promotion you put on? Got to feel good, right?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing because I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter first as I step into this role. And I think that connects me to all the fighters out here. And I know they respect that. And I care about them. You know, we had a little hiccup during the weigh-ins. You know, I assured them all go get hydrated, go eat, don't worry about it. We're not going to let that happen. So I know they're counting on me to bring that fighter perspective and to be that fighter they can lean on here. And that's what I want to provide for them.
What kind of...
I know that you stated that you obviously wanted to do this for the Bay Area, but what's possibly been another task that Fight Night at the Tech that fans can expect to see? Is there possibly a chance that we could see you going to San Francisco? We could see you getting outside of the Tech CU Arena, or is this going to be done for the foreseeable future?
You know, I think the possibilities are endless, of course. That's how mixed martial arts is going. But we have to build stars at first. And I think we saw a bunch of stars tonight. We saw Dominic Ducharme, 1-0. Now he's 2-0. He beat another 1-0 fighter. Two tough 1-0 fighters scrapped out today. So we're identifying stars, and that's what's super important out here. Of course, my boy Antonio Vasquez against Andrew Campos from AKA. Those were the two best amateurs that were probably going to go pro. So we got to see a taste of what we're going to see from there. My guy Sky, Desiree with that big kick to the head. We saw some tremendous fights here, some tremendous talents. Win or lose, there were some very talented people that we want to bring back. So it's important to build up the stars here first, but we'll take it day at a time, you know. But again, Scott Coker is my partner. Big Daddy Coker might have bigger plans that I don't know about yet, so we're going to have to ask him.
100%. Gil, Fan TV, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Great to see you, Dean.
Good to see you all the time, brothers. You know what? This fight that you put together is awesome. I always told you, you're a hero to us and all that stuff, but for you to collaborate with Scott Coker and everybody had a good feeling of how you put this together, the way you angled everything and how you set it all up, man, it was pretty amazing. It's like one of the most professional, exciting fights we've ever seen. So I just want to thank you for putting that out on our city and our Bay Area, brother.
I really appreciate that. It takes a team, right? Of course, the guidance of Scott Coker to be able to be an apprentice under one of the best promoters in combat sports history. Our boy JT did a great job with the matchmaking. You know, I was kind of like, I want to be involved in that. You know, no, it's all right, Gil. No, I want to be involved. So I got involved, got some of the fighters on there, but JT did a tremendous job. And as we can see, there were some great matches. I think there was like maybe one or two where we heard some boos a little bit. But other than that, like people were getting at it from the very first fight of the night. People were getting at it. I would say like 90% of the fights delivered, right? And that's huge out there. So a great team, and man, I'm proud of it too. Thank you for saying that, Dean.
How was your fight experience when you were a fighter added to this promotion and helped you build it?
Once you fight, once you step into a cage or a ring in front of an audience, everything else just seems easy. I'll tell you that, right? Like everyone's, it's nothing as hard as a fight. I can handle pressure. I can handle people talking shit on me. I can handle people pushing me, whatever. I can handle it all because I fought in there. So everything seems easy. I'm not trying to downplay this and everything, but you know, nothing is compared to a fight. So all those kids out there watching, go train, go fight, go do jiu-jitsu. It's going to make you durable. It's going to make you confident. It's going to give you courage. You don't have to be a champ, but it's going to give you all the life skills you need, guaranteed.
Mike Melendez of MLH Media here. This is just my last question here for you. I talked to you last year about the chances of Diego Sanchez and your fight being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Still my personal all-time fight. First ever MMA fight I ever got to watch live. What are the chances of that happening in the foreseeable future, man? Because, I mean, you guys are both legends. It's got to happen pretty soon.
That's funny you said that. It's funny you said that. You know, being around this whole environment, you definitely get the you know, the feeling of maybe jumping in there, right? So if the opportunity presents itself, if I get a fight on a card and lift up the Bay Area, I would love to do something like that, but it has to be here, has to be at home. I'm not going nowhere else. I'm coming here at home where everyone supports me. And I love there was a lot of Bay Area love, right? You know, like we might be battling each other, but once there's an outer towner, man, we all get behind that person. You know, that's how we do it out here. And that's why this place is special.
Oh, yeah. They love you. And anybody else got questions here?
Gil, you got any prospective dates on the calendar for the next fight night at the Tech?
I think we're looking December in this arena, but maybe there'll be something cooking before that might be a little bit bigger and special. But we don't know about that. We're gonna get the team together and we're gonna talk afterwards here. But there's definitely more in the future, right? This was a big test run. I think the last 2 weeks out, we already saw this success happening, which already has Scott Coker thinking steps ahead. Again, I'm a passenger. I'm an apprentice. I know where my role is, but there's some things that the boss is still doing. I'm gonna say I'm a blue belt with a couple stripes after this performance, right? So I came in as a white belt. I have some experience. I feel like I'm a blue belt with some stripes. Maybe I'll get my purple belt sooner than others, but it's because I have such a great coach in Scott Coker. And, you know, I'm here talking, but he's behind the scenes working his ass off, so we wouldn't be here without Scott Coker. So we don't know what he's cooking, but hopefully he's cooking something special.
Congratulations, man. It was a phenomenal night.
Thank you guys, and thank you guys for coming and supporting. It means a lot. Thank you guys for lifting up the Bay Area. I've seen all your guys' work, so thank you guys.
Thank you, Gil.
All right, guys.
Woo!
Let's go, team. Let's go.